The Super Bowl is one of the most highly anticipated events of the year, and this year was no different. With the rise of the extreme economy surrounding the Super Bowl, it is no wonder why this event has become one of the most talked about topics amongst sports fans. From the expensive advertisements to the pricey tickets, there is no denying that the Super Bowl is a major investment for many businesses and fans alike. Let's take a look at how the Super Bowl has become an extreme economy and what this means for you. Hello, and welcome to Amuse Riches. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more amazing content. Millions of dollars change hands before, during, and after every Super Bowl, in some ways obvious, and in some ways not. America's last biggest game was also big for the NFL, the Eagles and the Chiefs, TV ratings, sports betting, the city of Phoenix, near where the game was played, and more. As far as the game result is concerned, the Chiefs defeated the Eagles by 3 points, the host city. This year's game was at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, which is a part of the greater Phoenix area. It was the third game played in the stadium and the fourth game played in the Phoenix area since 1996. As expected, this year's game was a cash cow for the city and its local economy. The last time football fans went to Arizona's capital for the NFL night was in 2015, when the New England Patriots beat the Seattle Seahawks in a close game that ended up being the most watched TV broadcast in US history. The Super Bowl brought an amazing 121,000 people to the area and put an estimated $720 million into the economy of the state. Visit Phoenix, a non-profit marketing group, said that the economic impact of the Eagles-Chiefs game will be about $600 million, even though the profit numbers aren't in yet. Hotels in the city made a lot of money during the Super Bowl because so many people wanted to stay in them. Holiday Inn Express, which was close to the stadium, charged more than $1,300 for a room with 2 queen beds on the night of the game. A nearby budget motel, where rooms usually go for $145 per night, charged $666 for the night of the Super Bowl. The NFL and its teams. No matter who won the Super Bowl, the NFL is going to come out on top in terms of money. The NFL has several ways to make money from the game. In the days leading up to the game, sales of both teams' merchandise went up. For example, the official pro shops of the Eagles and Chiefs sold special gray NFC and AFC championship jerseys, with the names of star players like Philadelphia quarterback Jalen Hurts on them. Each one of those sold for about $150. The NFL also does well with ticket sales. About $1,000 was thought to be the average face value of a ticket to this year's Super Bowl. Still, these tickets are often sold for much more than the face value, because third parties raise the prices to meet demand. The most expensive Super Bowl seat costs more than $22,000, which is about the same price as a brand new 2023 Hyundai Sonata. Crazy, right? TV. Each year, only one major network is allowed to air the Super Bowl. CBS, Fox, and NBC take turns having the right, and ABC will join the rotation in 2027. This year, Fox had the rights to show the game. It's a big deal for a network to be able to air the game because it helps connect the network's name to America's most popular sporting event and gives the network a chance to promote its own offerings. Viewership also increases during the Super Bowl. Last year, 112 million people watched the Super Bowl on NBC across all platforms. Of those, more than 99 million watched the main broadcast. For comparison, that's almost as many people as live in the whole US advertising. Most people watch the Super Bowl for the game, but a large number of people also watch for the commercials and halftime shows. People say that Super Bowl commercials are the best of the best when it comes to advertising, with funny or even emotional TV spots. Part of the reason those commercials are so polished is because it costs a lot of money for a company to get a few seconds of airtime in front of tens of millions of potential customers. Fox reportedly sold 30-second commercials for a whopping $7 million for this year's Eagles-Chiefs game. which is more than $233,000 per second. Comparatively, a 30-second ad spot cost $3.5 million 10 years ago. Sports betting. Legalized sports betting is the most recent economic factor related to the Super Bowl. In 2018, the Supreme Court said that a law from 1992 that made it illegal to bet on sports was unconstitutional. This was the first step toward making sports betting legal. This important decision made it possible for states to legalize sports betting, and each year, more and more states give their residents a chance to put some skin in the game. Massachusetts is the most recent state to make it legal, joining more than 30 others that let people bet in some way. The Super Bowl is an incredible event, and its economic impact is nothing short of astonishing. From the massive television advertising revenue to the millions of dollars generated by the event, it's clear that the Super Bowl's far-reaching economic influence is undeniable. Whether you're an avid football fan or not, the Super Bowl is an important part of our culture and economy that we should all appreciate and celebrate. What are your thoughts on Super Bowl? Let us know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.